What's going on, guys? And hopefully you enjoyed that intro. If you did, leave a comment below. If you thought it was corny, you can go ahead and leave me a comment below as well, and maybe I'll go ahead and respond to it or have a laugh of how you're judging me. But if you haven't guessed it today, guys, we are going to take a look, a speed build, and a review of that Marvel Fantastic Four vs. Galactus. Now, I love this box. What really gravitated me was the colorway, those light blues, the purple, and that dark blue colorway of this Lego set. It's very unique, and they used one of my favorite boxes because, as you can see, you have the little thumbprint layout of how to open the box. These are great boxes too if you want to go ahead and buy some sets that are very vintage and have a lot of value. But other than that, let's get to it. Now we're building this Lego set. There's a lot of unique colors, but the main colors you will see, and probably never seen another Lego set again, is that very baby blue and then that neon blue, but you also have that dark blue and that pink colorway. So these are very intricate colors that they're using. One of the things that I thought that was pretty interesting is how you're setting up the legs and the arms. They're making this like a true action figure. So it's super cool. I'm actually not a fan of Fantastic Four. I'm not really a big Marvel fan, more Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, maybe even Ninja Turtles at most. But this one really attracted me. I went to see the movie, guys. What did you guys think about the movie? Because in my opinion, I would have to give it maybe a 2.5, 3 out of 5. Just because it was a very actionless action movie. Some of the things that I would do different too is when they went to face Galactus, knowing that Sue Storm was pregnant, I would have had her stay and made her just wait since she was pregnant, and then, you know, when they got into trouble, it would be a great scene if she came back, rescued them and whatnot, but she did prove to be powerful after all. I just didn't see Galactus as a true threat, but one of my favorite parts was when Robert Downey Jr., Dr. Doom, came and had his little cameo. Now, back to the Lego set. It was a fun set to build, guys. The value for your money, okay? I think it was around $70. I'll go ahead and post the real price when we're gonna go ahead and edit the video here. I would give it a 4 out of 5. For the amount of minifigures you get, the cool, intricate colors of the Legos and whatnot, it is very affordable compared to some sets that are coming out, that being the Star Wars and whatnot. But it's definitely still not the best for what you can get. There's no background scene and whatnot, so that's my ranking of a 4 out of 5. The playability. Now, the problem with ranking Lego with playability is truly Legos are hard to play with unless you're creating your own sets and whatnot. You can't really treat them like action figures without cracking them or eventually losing some pieces or breaking some pieces, for instance, the Galactus itself. So I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 just due to Legos being a hard toy to play with. They are better to display, if anything. Now, the parts. So I'm actually going to give the parts, okay, a 3 out of 5. That being because there's not that many parts, but also these parts are very unique to the set of Galactus itself. It's not like I can take the parts and use them for another mock itself with these colorways. Maybe I could for something small, but I don't know what else I would build besides doing a mock of Barney, but I definitely would need a lot more pinkish purple pieces than what I have here. But I do like the minifigures and what came with them. Building experience. Guys, I was so excited to build this. I just wanted to do it with a video, and it was kind of hard to get the time to do this video, so when I had the chance, I jumped on it and made this video. I would give the building experience a 4.5 out of 5. Now, main reason I give it a 4.5 out of 5 instead of a 5 out of 5 is the stickers. The one thing I didn't get is they have a Galactus face print on the Lego itself. I just don't understand why they can't do it with all the stickers printed, because I am terrible at placing stickers. I have these terrible fingers at measuring where the stickers should go. I'll either rip the stickers or I just don't place them on correctly. Luckily, I was a little bit more successful this time around. So building experience, 4.5 out of 5. It was super fun, super cool to see this set, and I was so excited on how this was all going to form Galactus. I originally bought the set not for the minifigures. You do get a good amount of minifigures, but I really wanted Galactus. The one thing I would say they're missing is that Silver Surfer and maybe the Sue Storm's baby as well within this Fantastic Four, but maybe there'll be extra sets, seeing that there should be another sequel leading into the Robert Downey Jr. being Doctor Doom in the next Fantastic Four. So overall rating, guys, it came out to a 3.75 out of 5. Or if you want to go ahead and be happier, we can round it to a 3.8 out of 5. Not the craziest set if you're going to go ahead and resell it. I just don't think Marvel sells as good as Star Wars or Lord of the Rings per se, so I wouldn't say it's the best reselling set. But one of the cool things that I also did for this set, guys, I bought a lot of custom minifigures based on the Johnny Storms and all the characters, and I also got a minifigure of Galactus. So keep an eye out for shorts and maybe even a review if it becomes a prolonged video of what those minifigures look like for Lego versus the custom minifigures that I bought. Now, most custom minifigures, they don't move or feel the same. However, they kind of look almost better than Lego depending on who you are getting them from. So guys, this was a super exciting set to build from head to toe. I have more love and appreciation for the Fantastic Four. The movie, though, I would prefer the 2005 movie over the newest version of this movie. Anyway, so here I am applying the stickers right now, and as you can see, I'm trying to be very precise and put them on here. But I do, like I said, I'll say this again and again, I do love the colorway. I do love everything that came about the set. They do have a little cool feature as well with the hand grip. You can actually grab the characters, the little minifigures, and you see as I'm applying this little back thing, that's actually how you can make Johnny Storm have this flying effect. So I do put it over a green screen, and now it looks like Johnny Storm is actually flying behind him with the little fire Lego things that are coming out of his feet here. But super cool build. I also put the part in the movie where Galactus is stretching, Mr. Fantastic apart. I decided to do that with the Lego background, well, the background that I have, the green screen. I decided to do that with the Lego figure itself just to resemble, so I thought it was so cool when I was doing that, because Mr. Fantastic has little attachments on the legs to make him grow bigger. So I made this little form with the Legos of, now you have Johnny Storm over Galactus's ear, you have Mr. Fantastic being spread apart, the Thing is at his feet, and Sue Storm is using those little powers to go ahead and push him just like in the movie. So that's pretty much all, guys. If you like this video, I plan on doing more. Please support, like, subscribe, give me a few comments of what you think. Anyways, that is all. Peace, love, and pancakes. Adios!